Yeah. He's like Blanca from Street Fighter. How he's green, but he has like orange hair. There was a girl I went to high school with that looked like Blanca from Street Fighter. Unfortunately for her.
No.
Anyway.
Did she electrify people?
No.
With her presence?
That would have made her really cool. Trooth Syrum. Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of Trooth Syrum Podcast. We got Ryan and Corey.
Corey and Ryan.
And today we are a couple of days away from Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like we're a couple of days away from Christmas. It's actually a pretty nice day in New York City. I walked down here to 29th Street from 63rd Street, and I walked down like 6th Ave thinking it wasn't going to be that busy as 5th Ave. And it was just as busy because it's New York City.
Yeah.
And there's Christmas decorations. There's a guy riding down the street on a skateboard with his dog on a leash on a skateboard also, dressed up as a reindeer, and he was dressed up as Santa.
That's kind of cool.
And all he did was go, "Merry Christmas" to everybody that he passed by.
As his dog is like tugging him.
The dog was just riding it. Like,
he was riding?
He was just riding the skateboard.
That's awesome.
It was really cool. It was like one of those big bulldogs.
Oh, that's super rad. That's a cool dog. That's one cool-ass bulldog.
Yeah, he was just getting a ride.
Yeah, man.
It was nice. It was really cool. So we're back, and we're back at Simple Studio, and it's really cool, and it's nice, and New York City is probably really the prettiest, I think, around Christmas.
Yeah. I like the feeling of Christmas. It makes me feel warm and special.
It's nice. I feel like this year I kind of noticed how people tend to get like depressed and stressed out during the holidays because of like financial reasons and pressure and having to be here and there and everywhere else and work. But it's so different when you're a kid because you don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, you don't have the worry of paying off like loans or taxes or, having to support another life form. You're like, oh, well, money comes from anywhere. Oh, my God, Christmas comes along. Free stuff. Santa, what? Cool.
Yeah, you don't even, you say what you want, and it's probably going to be under the tree when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
And that's usually, now it's not like that at all.
No. Now it's like, oh, shit, I have to buy you a gift? Fuck, no.
Like, yeah. Are we going to do White Elephant? Are we going to do Secret Santa? What's White Elephant? I always forget how that works.
Is that the same thing as Secret Santa? I have no idea.
I think it's kind of similar, but it's a little bit, there's something different about it.
Isn't that like a snatch game? Like you exchange gifts. Everyone has a chance to grab certain gifts.
So you pile them all in the room?
Yeah, one grabs one, and then whoever grabs up, and then they could turn around and snatch it and substitute their gift for your gift. I think that's how it works.
Is there a fight involved? Like, is everybody armed with a crowbar?
I wish there was. That would be awesome.
I think we should use cattle prods for that.
Yeah. No one's getting up from that.
Just cattle prodding people.
Like you see all these people dash each other cow prods and like a bunch of people just flying in whichever direction at the same time.
Is it really that strong? I mean, they use it.
I don't know. I just like
they
watching
use it on cows.
Yeah. That must be super strong. Like probably a cow could take a shot. Imagine that.
Yeah, cows are
a force on a
big.
human, it'd probably kill you.
Cows can't walk down the stairs. Did you know that?
Well, they're not really built for them.
And
that must be funny. Like, this is them just trying to walk on a clip-clop and then tumbling down.
Tumble down the stairs. Get, like that. I would imagine
there's a fire in this building. We have to get this cow down.
We're gonna get the cow down these stairs.
Damn it! It's blocked. It's a cow. It keeps tumbling over.
At that point, you just leave the cow, or you slice the cow up and make some burgers. There's already fire there.
Yeah, might as well just
Or you can make bacon too. You can make cow bacon, beef bacon.
There's only one bacon.
There's only one bacon.
And that's pork, everybody. You could substitute for turkey. That's not bacon.
Hey, I'm really porking it.
Even though I do like turkey bacon, and it's leaner, but fuck, man, bacon is bacon.
Turkey bacon can be good, but if you're going to give me bacon, please give me pork bacon, ladies and gentlemen. Put it in my stocking. It's a stocking stuffer. Put a bag of bacon in there. I'll be good.
I'm going to miss meat.
You're not eating meat anymore?
No. Like, there's going to be a time, hopefully beyond our future or sometime soon, where we're going to run out of meat and we're going to have to eat these substitutions.
You think so?
I think so.
Where'd you read that?
Guess what? I overheard because we're becoming more overpopulated nowadays. Like, and a lot of those resources are disappearing.
Like cows.
Like cows. It's harder to produce a set amount every year because we're just like we're the human race and we keep multiplying.
Wow, that sucks.
Oh, it's not going to happen like tomorrow. We have a lot of time. They have other things they're inventing, like the impossible meats. That's going to be our shit.
Oh, that's so lame to me.
I get used to it now. It's like the Diet Coke, but it's gonna be around for a while. But you're not going to get to that total.
Man, you really ruined my Christmas with that one.
I'm sorry, man. I guess I'm a real Debbie Downer here. I'm just talking about the future. But then again, I also love, since we're talking about eating, my favorite thing during Christmas when I get with my family is we have a big dinner. Do you ever have big dinners with your fam, like, during Christmas, like a get-together?
Well, this year I'm going to be with Hannah's family, and they do this big Christmas breakfast thing.
Ooh.
And it's my first time at it.
Cool. Well, that must be exciting, right?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, everybody, it's a big deal. So I'm excited to eat, take a nap, eat, that whole thing. On repeat all day long.
I feel like that's what it was for your bachelorette party. I was just constantly eating.
Eating all day, drinking all day. It was cool.
And hot tub all day.
Spending some time in a hot tub outside in the mountains. It was nice. There was no bobcat attacks.
Yeah, I know your bud Julian was all
he
about
just kept
bobcat.
bringing up watch out for those bobcats.
I never heard anyone be so fearful of bobcats as much as he is. Like, if we're in the city, like, we don't really run into bobcats.
I mean, we could have. If you encountered a bobcat and a bobcat was angry, a bobcat would fuck you up.
It'll fuck you up, but I feel like you could get a good few licks in there and be like,
a common house cat can do some damage to you.
Yeah.
Imagine a bobcat.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of scratches.
Yeah, you get fucked up. And they have bigger teeth.
They make funny noises.
Yeah, they sound like a. Yeah, they make funny noises. But no, I mean, you know what? It's the cool thing about this time of year is just like all the celebratory thing. Like, it's fun to celebrate, and you're going to this holiday party, and you're going to this Christmas party, and I actually had a moment earlier where I said, "Well, I hope you have a Merry Christmas," to a woman, and she said, "Oh, I'm Jewish," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." That's why people say Happy Holidays.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
I remember, like, when I was at the bar and someone was enforcing Merry Christmas on me so hard. I was like, I said Happy Holidays, just to be like, that's the thing to say, Happy Holidays. So, and then this person's like, where we're from, Texas, we say Merry Christmas.
Okay, well.
And I'm like, okay. And she kept on saying to me like that, Merry Christmas. And like, as if I should reiterate it back. I was like, cool. And as she left, I said, Happy Holidays.
Happy Holidays.
Yeah, like, whatever. Call it what you want. Like, there's different religions out there, different
well, where I'm from, we only say Merry Christmas. Well, where you're from, I guess you don't give a fuck about
who cares?
Other people's traditions.
People could just be
Which
people
is
and
fine.
enjoy themselves.
Yeah. It's like, that's fine that you feel that way.
Yeah.
Don't try to make me do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun to celebrate. It's fun to be around family and shit. That shit's all cool. And I realized something recently about myself. I'm going to reveal it here on the Trooth Syrum Podcast. I realized that I can't drink whiskey anymore.
Ooh, that's okay.
I mean, I can, but it just, you got to be honest. It does shit to me that I don't like.
Yeah.
I like the way it tastes. But I can't drink it, or I can't drink a lot of it.
Yeah, like I when I was drinking lots of whiskey, especially around the holidays, like now that I'm Dave McKenzie, I feel a lot better. I don't feel like that weird depressive mood,
depressive and loneliness and shit. Yeah,
yeah. And I tend to do that. Like when I was drinking lots of whiskey, like a couple of years ago, and that was my main drink. I would feel like bummed out. Have those those weird moments, like when you're at the bar, you're like just quiet, just drinking a whiskey.
Just fucking somebody just come and stab me right in my back.
Someone just clock me in the head so I don't wake up tomorrow.
It's terrible, man.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things where like if you had things bothering you throughout the day and you start sipping on whiskeys, like that shit will just all erupt at some point in the evening.
I'm trying to think when it was. There are times I did have a lot of fun doing it.
Oh yeah,
like it's hard to find that element of like, I'm having a good time. I'm drinking whiskey. This is rad. Like if I'm hanging with my buds, like you guys, like you and Frankie, I
can drink whiskey with the boys. You can drink whiskey with the boys.
Yeah, you need to drink it with the boys or the gals or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. But
you can't do it alone.
Drinking that shit by yourself, bro, you get so fucking sad. You get angry. You get bitter. Well, I don't know. That doesn't happen to everyone. I'm talking about myself in my experience. So last night I came by your bar, had a couple of drinks with you, Chris and Matt, and had a couple of tequilas.
Yeah.
And I was in such a good mood. I spoke to Turtle on the phone, and he told me today, he said, you told me like 12 times how much you love Hannah.
Aww.
And I said, see, tequila. I don't even remember doing that.
Fixes marriages, everybody.
I would. I'm
joking.
I would way rather wake up not remembering that I did something nice than waking up not remembering that I acted like an asshole. You know what I mean?
It's the worst feeling when if you do something terrible, like, and you remember it and you're like, oh, I have to face these people again.
Now I got to show my face, or you got some balls showing your face around here again today.
I always wanted a moment like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like a Western or something. It's like, oh, you messed this saloon a lot.
You walk back into the same saloon that you started a fight at and destroyed.
And you're like, you go up to the bartender and you're like, listen, bro, my bad. Here's $100. I want to buy a round for everybody. Are we cool?
How many times have you ever walked out of a bar and forgot to pay your tab?
A couple of times.
That shit is a bummer too.
Yeah. I'm pretty. Most times, if I know that I did and I know that person, I'll come back and pay.
Yeah. I mean, we hang out at the same bars.
Yeah, but we did dine and dash a few places there, Corey. I don't know if you remember.
A few? I thought we only did it once.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think we might have done it a few times, like that. I remember.
No, we went to a bar one time and they treated us like shit, so we left without paying our tab.
Yeah. Both of us were like concocting
a
plan and just said, "Fuck these guys, we're leaving."
Yeah, they were real assholes.
Yeah,
and I don't even think that. I think we should have paid them, but I think we were also drinking.
Oh yeah, we were kind of wired
to be nice.
We were having a good time though. I'm trying to remember before then.
Well, we went to another instance where that happened.
Yeah, or like what we were doing before that.
Before we got there.
Yeah, we're just having a good time. We were just drinking over near your place, right?
We went to your bar. And then we went to...
did we go to Nunez's?
Yeah, we went to that bar.
Yeah.
We had a couple of margaritas.
Oh, that's always a good time, margies.
I love margaritas, man. I don't give a shit. So you can have a Manhattan. You can have a fucking Negroni. You can have all that. Make me a nice, spicy marg.
Yeah, man.
It's just good. It's good stuff. But yeah, so the holidays is full of that.
You think Margot Robbie likes margaritas?
I hope so.
That'd be cool.
I hope so.
Please watch Suicide Squad 2. We're not sponsoring that, but
is there a part 2?
I don't know. They're making another one, and it's directed by James Gunn.
Oh, from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
That should be cool. I mean, I heard the first one sucked. I watched it a little bit for like a half a second.
Yeah,
I wasn't interested in it.
Yeah, I thought it was enjoyable. I didn't particularly like it, but
my friend Oscar was like, "What? You never watched Game of Thrones?" to me yesterday. Yeah. And I was like, "No, not because I think I'm cool.
Yeah,
just because I was not interested in watching it."
Yeah, it's hard for me to do fantasy. I could somewhat watch it. I could get by it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have this weird thought process when I watch movies. If I can't picture myself in this world, I cannot be part of the world. You know what I mean?
I respect that.
Is that weird? Like, cynicism?
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I know.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
but I respect it.
So, I feel like in Star Wars, I could exist here.
Yeah. What would you do?
I don't know. I'd be probably just working on a planet somewhere.
You wouldn't be a stormtrooper.
I'll be in I'll be in the big city.
Aren't the stormtroopers kind of like the Foot Clan from the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, they kind of go out so easily.
Or they're kind of like the putties from the Power Rangers. They're
just there to get their asses kicked.
They're just expendable dudes.
Do you think they read in their job their application and just says like, you know, their duties, like you're gonna guard the Death Star, you're here to protect Emperor so and so, battle. Also, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Yeah, you're not.
And you most likely will die. Sign here.
People are gonna, people are gonna come on this ship and pose threats to us. They're gonna be way more skilled fighters and have better weapons than you.
Most of them have lightsabers. You know,
don't.
like you don't.
You don't. You got to wear a stupid white suit.
That's gonna make you look visible to everyone.
It's actually kind of a cool mask.
It is. It's super cool. It gives me chills, and you know, like sometimes looking at them. You know,
Yeah. The Stormtrooper outfit actually is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's just like it's one of those things where it's so cool, but it doesn't fucking do anything.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
It's like a dude who's jacked, but he can't fucking like do a pull up. It's just like why?
Yeah.
You know.
You ever get caught up watching those videos on YouTube? Like they always have like, all right, I'm a jacked guy versus a gymnast. Watch me do this. I'm like, I remember like it popping up in my feed and watching. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah. No, it's bullshit. Like
it's like great.
It's like it's crazy the amount of shit I've learned in the past 8 months.
About what?
I'm a fucking body scientist now.
Oh, body science. Dr. Easley.
I'm a professional. I'm a fitness professional. Yeah, it's cool. It's just really interesting because everybody's different when you bring that shit up. But the thing that really bothers me sometimes, and this happens as a comedian, as a writer, as an actor, as a dancer, anything. Whenever people find out that you do this thing, they start like asking you to do it for them. Anytime I go to your bar or I'm out somewhere and I introduce people start, oh yeah, he's a personal trainer. Oh yeah, how do I get rid of this? And then they start fucking pointing at parts of their body, and you got to be like, oh my god, I just came here to have a beer and see my friend.
Yeah, I just want to have to make you feel better about yourself. God damn it! You know what you have to do is just do crunches. Do not eat garbage.
Stop eating bullshit. Like, what do you want me to do? Anyway, but yeah, it's like this is my job. I get paid to answer this question. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now you don't need to give that free advice unless you really want to.
I'm a nice guy.
You're a nice guy, I know.
I try.
But it's annoying.
I
just remember you telling one of my regulars that he was fat. I thought it was hilarious.
I didn't do it on purpose.
He asked me if he was fat. I could tell that you were just annoyed with him a little bit. I'm like, I'm just gonna, do a little nudge.
Will you ever hang out with people and then somebody just insists on talking all over you and shit? It's like, don't ask me a question and then start talking when I start answering it.
Yeah.
You're the worst kind of person. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
That's the worst kind of person to have a conversation with.
Yeah, you don't want to be talked at. You want to be communicating, doing a little back and forth,
Yeah. That's
so self-centered.
But on a lighter note, what was your favorite part of Christmas as a child? As a child.
Damn. Originally, it was like my favorite moments as a kid is like Christmas morning, and I remember waking up when I was like 5, and we had this big tree in our house, and my favorite thing is to come out. Now, like the day before, there would be no presents, and then the next day I came over there, you see this fucking stocking full of all these things that I've always wanted. I was always happy.
Oh, so Santa Claus used to come to your house?
Yeah, Santa Claus used to come,
and he would like get down. Did you have a chimney?
Yeah, I made cookies.
How is he so fat going down the chimney?
I don't know.
Does he use magic?
I think he just, he knows how to.
He does the Dragon Ball Z shit.
Yeah, sucks in his gut.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's like a waist trainer.
Yeah, he's kind of like,
wearing a girdle.
Like he does a Mary Poppins thing where he just kind of just.
Maybe he's squishy. He doesn't have any bones, and he uses gravity to fall down through the chimney.
Yeah.
And also manages to not get dirt. Aren't chimneys filthy?
Yeah, they are.
What if somebody left their fireplace on?
I guess Santa's not coming back that day.
Then you could have some bacon. You cut some bacon off Santa.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
You know what I mean? Oh, man. Watch Santa go down a flight of steps.
What's your favorite moment of Christmas morning as a kid?
Yo, there was a time where I wanted this Super Saiyan Goku figure that was like fucking like 1.5 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it.
Nice.
And I think the thing that I really wanted, the reason I really wanted it, it was not even so I could play with it. It was just so I could just have it. I was a weird kid. No. The hair was really cool.
Were you a collector? Like, you just wanted things. Like, you'd buy a series of figures and just keep them in its case.
I was the kind of kid that would want to have the toy and then the backup toy. So I could have one that I played with and one that was, like, in pristine condition.
Oh, I know that feeling.
It's like, I can't fucking... And I hated watching other kids play with my toys. Because they wouldn't do it right. They wouldn't do it the way I wanted them to do it. It's really weird. I was a bad sharer. I got better, obviously, as I got older.
Yeah.
But I was really bad at sharing. Because I just didn't want people to break my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it caused a lot of anxiety for me to watch people do that shit.
Yeah, it's a good thing you got better about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't even know why. There's got to be some psychological reason.
Yeah. Also, you don't want them to break your stuff, you know. It's understandable.
Yeah.
I remember, like, sometimes I watch people with my stuff. I'm like, oh, please do not snap that in half. I will destroy you.
Yeah, you just broke Batman's arm off. You fucking asshole.
How am I going to beg my dad to get me another one? You son of a bitch.
Your dad's going to pay for this.
Yeah, your dad.
And I'm going to make it a problem.
And I'm going to fuck your mother. No, I'm kidding.
I'm going to suffocate your father if you don't buy me a new Batman. Yeah, no, that's how my shit was.
I remember this one Christmas, and where my brother fucked with me so bad, like it made me cry during that Christmas.
What did he tell you? That Santa Claus wasn't real?
No, I wanted the.
He is real, by the way.
I wanted the Wolverine Nintendo game by LJN. You know what I'm talking about? That old NES cartridge of Wolverine.
Yeah. When he had the brown outfit.
Yeah, and I thought, like, it looked so cool in the magazine from EGM. I was like, I want that. Or I saw it at Toys R Us. It doesn't matter. And the Christmas morning, my brother gives me the gift. I open it up, these old dirty ass shoes, and I was just bawling.
Were they your shoe size?
No,
Some man shoes?
And my brother Eric kept on playing it off. It's like, no, man, that's your gift right there.
Oh my God.
He just did that whole prank, and I was just.
That's so funny.
It's so fucking funny now, but it was not funny when I got it.
Yeah.
And then later on, like, what the sweet thing is, it was underneath the shoes. And it's like, hey, no, look here.
Yeah, look a little harder.
And I stopped being a bitch and, like, thank you.
It's so funny, like,
do I want it?
If everybody else got, like, exactly what they wanted and you just only got those shoes.
That would be hilarious. Like,
now.
Like, retrospectively, it's funny.
It would traumatize you.
Yeah.
At the moment.
I do remember other instances where I found toys, and when I opened I was hanging my brother. I was taking a piss in my brother's bathroom, and I opened the closet door, and I see all the figures I wanted, and they kept on telling me, like, "Oh, that's fake, man. That one's broken. We have to send that one back." And little by little, I started deducing that Santa wasn't real.
Oh yeah.
Not to spoil Christmas again.
Is that how you figured out how Santa wasn't real?
No, there's another instance, but did you believe for a while,
bro? I believed in Santa. I wanted to believe in Santa.
Yeah,
I wanted him to be real.
So fun. I still love the holidays. I still love being Christmas.
Yeah.
But
I wish Santa was actually real. I really do. And I was kind of bummed when I found out he wasn't real. You know, like I started getting older.
Yeah.
Started paying attention to the way the adults acted around Christmas. You know.
Yeah.
They were all stressed out and shit, trying to fucking make us happy. They were busy. And then but then my mom would get really excited and shit. So, like, she knew something, you know? And I was like, well, what the hell is going on? Everybody's acting kind of weird. And I started finding stuff that was supposed to be a gift. It may not be for me, maybe for my sister, or maybe for my brother. And I was like, why is all this shit hidden in this closet? Okay, that's weird. Did Santa come already?
Yeah.
You know? And then eventually I actually used to have a very difficult time sleeping on Christmas Eve because I was so excited.
Yeah, I remember I used to have that too.
And I just hear all this noise in the middle of the night. Like, well, what the fuck? And next thing you know, I see my mom wrapping up. Why do we have wrapping paper? That kind of shit. You know, did you ever do the milk and cookies thing?
Yeah, I did that.
Did your parents eat the milk and cookies?
Sometimes. I see it's still there. I'm like, well, I guess Santa wasn't hungry.
I guess. Yeah.
Did you do that or no?
We did it a couple times.
Yeah.
But, you know, if Santa was real, he was like, the reason why he was so big and fat was because everybody gave him milk and cookies.
Yeah, that was his diet.
From all of he had a milk and cookies diet for this whole night. He ate so many calories in this one night. Like, that's crazy. I'm surprised Santa's a diabetic.
I would leave him booze or something.
Yeah, leave him a bottle of whiskey.
If he were real, I'll be like, if he still exists, I'm like, he's an adult. You know, the kids could leave him that, but you leave him those cookies and milk. I'll leave him a glass of whiskey.
Do you think he's a whiskey guy, or maybe he lives in a cold place?
I know. I feel like he's a whiskey guy.
He might
even though we did talk about, you know, how, you know, a bit of a depressing. I just think he's like that old classy dude.
He's old now.
He's
so
like, you know, when
matter.
he gets done with work, he just sits back, probably pours himself a nice scotch, and just starts sipping on it. He's like, until next year.
Well, there's a difference, right? Because Santa maybe not like a binge drinker.
Yeah.
He might just have a whiskey.
He's a sipper. I feel like he would make his own cocktails.
Yeah, I mean, or Mrs. Claus would do it for them both by the time he got home.
Well, a ring-a-ding-ding.
They would have a little nightcap.
Yeah.
And him and Mrs. Claus would start getting ready for next year already. And she's taking care of all these fucking elves.
Oh, yeah.
She's like keeping them in line, you know? It's like when Sean William Scott was like, that's in case one of these fuckers decides to act up. Remember that?
Where's that from?
In
American Pie?
Old School.
Oh, Old School, yeah.
When he had the animals for the kids' party, for the petting zoo.
Yeah.
That was great. Yeah, no.
You just got hit. You got a dart in your neck,
you got
bro.
a fucking dart in your neck. Yeah, we referenced that movie a lot. I love that movie. Yeah, I think
you're crazy. You're crazy.
I feel like Santa Claus could also have a beer, though. He doesn't strike me as a guy that drinks wine at all. He doesn't seem like he likes wine.
And that definitely looks like a beer belly.
He's got a big
man
fat
that
belly.
He pounds stouts.
He's bald under his hat.
Is he?
He's got the bed.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of hair strand.
He's got like that bed skirt going around his head. You know what I mean? He's got long hair. He's one of those guys that's bald but puts a ponytail on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
One of those guys that just can't let it go. You know?
That's like the remainder of your hair. You're like, well, this is the highlight of my life. I remember when I had that.
You can't look at photo. Could you imagine? It's got to be the equivalent of like someone who was like hot in high school, and they just look at pictures of what they used to look like.
Yeah.
All the time instead of doing something about it.
Yeah, and you could change. You could take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Possible.
I think Santa's happy though. Santa's happy with himself.
Yeah.
He spent a lot of time making other people happy, and sometimes that shit is just awesome. I'm really weird now as an adult. I'm not good at receiving gifts.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way. I'm weird.
That's like how do I like I can give. I love seeing people's reaction to me giving.
Yeah.
Them something, but receiving, I'm like
you don't know how to give a good reaction. Like,
yeah, it's awkward.
Yeah, either you could be the overexcited kid and pretend, or like just say thank you.
Also, the reaction is part of of the whole thing for the person giving the gift.
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed giving the gifts.
Giving gifts is cool.
Like I do understand the reaction. Me and Mackenzie exchanged gifts early because she went away early to Seattle to spend time with her family, which is rad, but sad for me. But that's okay.
Aww.
I'll see her on the break at the end. But like as we're exchanging gifts, she gave me some very thoughtful stuff, like clothes. I'm like, I'm okay with clothes now.
Clothes is cool. I need shit to wear.
And my reaction was thank you. It's like I'm not really used to receiving. I do receive a lot of gifts, but I never could be like super. Oh my God, this is
yeah. Well, too also like if there's something that you actually really does like provoke that kind of reaction where you get like really pumped about it. Yeah, there are things like that, but there's also things that are really cool that you might just be like, oh, thanks. Yeah, like you could be like that, but that reaction could piss off the person who's giving you the gift. Like, oh, geez, that's it. I've seen you get way more excited about stuff. Like, no, I like this.
Yeah,
I could take it back if you want. it's got a gift receipt in there. Like, no.
Yeah, but I do like these jeans. I'm wearing them now.
They're pretty sweet.
Yeah, Levi's,
nice.
bro.
You got a whole new look.
Yeah, man.
New attitude.
Yeah, it's nice to have new clothing.
New clothes are great. You feel like you smell good. You don't have to iron it usually. I don't iron anything anyway. If the shit's wrinkled, I'm just going to wear it like that.
What about, not suits, right?
What do you mean?
Oh, suit jackets and suit pants.
Well, I feel like in a suit, you might just steam it, but everything's just on a hanger.
Give a nice little Cleveland steamer.
The only way that a suit can get wrinkled is if you take it off, crumple it up in a ball, and throw it in a fucking laundry bin. Like,
Nah, that's what I have. I need to get it ironed.
You gotta like put it back on a hanger and leave it on a like it has to just live on a hanger.
I need to dry clean my shit now.
Yeah, they'll press it for you.
I'm gonna press something. All right.
Oh shit! I wonder if the mic caught that. I really wish you didn't do that in this room.
I'll look back.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's soundproof, but not butt-proof.
God damn!
They call me Butt Man.
What if Santa walked in here right now?
Hey Santa, what's up?
What about mall Santas? How you feel about them?
It's just so funny. Like I kind of enjoyed seeing mall Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just sit there on their lap and tell them what you like, and then give you a photo. And
I just think it's a little weird. He's gonna sit on this man's lap.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like his dick is in that area. I don't want to sit on. He's not even the real Santa.
I like to go back as an adult. Like, is your kid here to see me? No, it's me. I hope you're rock hard because I'm ready to go.
And we don't have a lot of time.
I'm about to tell you about everything on my naughty list. Ooh, yeah.
If you had a kid, if you had like a 5-year-old daughter, would you let her sit on that dude's lap?
Fuck no. I'm kidding. No, it's fine. No.
It's harmless. I mean,
I'm sure they're harmless.
What's the criteria for being able to become a mall Santa?
The criteria?
Yeah, is there like a background check?
Yes, be jolly.
Can you be jolly? Like, is there an audition process?
Show us you're jolly. How fast can you scarf down cookies and milk?
Can you fit down a chimney the correct way?
And can you fuck up this perp with this baseball bat?
If you happen to be Santa and you had an awkward moment where you're coming down to drop off some gifts, but at the same time that house is getting broken into by a burglar,
yeah,
and then you guys both walk into the living room at the same time, what do you do?
Yeah, you got to be screened in different scenarios of being Santa.
Yeah. What do you do if you come into the house that you're going to drop off the presents?
Do you say A, Merry Christmas, B, this is not where I parked my car, C, be a hero and beat the shit out of him, or D, go back where you came?
Or do you use your magic? Or do you act like you both didn't see each other?
Exactly.
Turn around and quietly walk out of the room?
Yeah. Like Family Guy style. Oh, you're real? Oh, shit, you're robbing the place? We better back off on this one. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, or they wild card, both of them pull out lightsabers and just start fucking fighting in the living room, waking up the whole family. Now, what do you do if the house is getting robbed? You walk in. I think Santa should be a hero. That's what I think he should be. I think he should go in the house. If he catches the burglar, he should fuck that burglar up.
Yeah, he should be like Batman. You should train like Batman. I don't know. I understand why every depiction of Santa has to be fat.
Well, what's his name? Not Richard Gere.
Tim Allen. You're thinking
no,
about
not Tim Allen.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ. Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. Yeah, I was going to mention that, like that.
He was a cool Santa.
Yeah.
He was how I would like Santa to be in 2020.
Just like a badass Snake Plissken-like guy.
Great, cool hairstyle, nice beard, in shape.
Yeah.
But still old school.
Yeah.
In a way. Just a nice dude. Really believes in the holiday spirit. You know that person that's just always trying to get you to be, hey, come on, man. It's Christmas time. Don't be an asshole.
Yeah. He's like a lover and a fighter.
You need that person around.
But also, don't forget, he's a fighter.
He's a fighter. He went to prison.
Yeah, he did. And
he went to prison and broke out and played a fucking whole set of a rock music type shit. Like, he was like real, like if the Fonz could create Santa Claus is how I imagine he would be. You know?
Yeah, true that.
I was sitting down in class the other day, and this teacher was like, you're going to do this thing, you're going to put it around your head, kind of like how the Fonz used to comb his hair. And this kid leans over to me and goes, who's the Fonz? And I was like, oh fuck.
Man, we're getting there.
I was like, Jesus Christ. I mean, like,
what do we look up to now?
I mean, I don't think Happy Days was like on TV when I was a kid, but it was on Nick at Night and shit like that.
I got caught up watching Nick at Night as well, and like,
fortunately, like you get to watch like Bewitched, and like Laverne and Shirley and Three's Company. Like, I'm happy about that.
Yeah,
but it's like it doesn't make me cool.
Yeah,
but the shit, you can find this stuff and go watch it, but you don't need to. But it's cool to just know things.
Yeah. I enjoy like the older like TV shows and whatnot because I think it helped me influence my well-being, that comedy and whatnot.
I've been thinking about this recently.
I learned lessons from those shows, like had a good moral standpoint. You know, like watching like The Fresh Prince and all those serious episodes.
Sitcoms were the shit.
Oh yeah, had a bunch.
These are my favorite. I love sitcoms.
For the holidays, do you have any favorite Christmas movies like that your family watch or you yourself?
You know, we talked about this movie last time.
Did we? Die Hard?
No, but it's a Christmas movie. Home Alone was our movie. We would watch Home Alone every year.
Karl Malone?
Karl Malone. Malone?
Post Malone?
We would watch...
Post Malone!
We would watch... that was funny. We would watch Home Alone every time. I still think, I stand by it, that kid's family, it was true what you said, that kid's family is all a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, they forgot their kid.
Remember that Buzz, your girlfriend? Woof. He just like shat on his girlfriend.
Oh, that McAllister clan.
Yeah. That was cool. First of all, the kid's name was Buzz. They named that kid Buzz.
Yeah. That's just
Buzz McAllister.
Man, that's like asking for someone to be like a dick.
Yeah, like he's a bully. He's an asshole. He probably becomes really successful because that's what happens. And then he continues to just be an asshole, and he has asshole kids and marries an asshole wife. And that's why these people exist. You know, when you go, I can't believe people do that. No, I can. Because we've been perpetuating this shit forever.
Just treat people well.
Yeah.
Teach. You know?
Teach.
Do good.
Do good, like Mr. Feeney said.
Yeah.
Man, that really got me.
That really got me. It's one of my favorite scenes.
He said, no, don't you mean do well? No, do good.
Just do good.
And then he dropped the mic and walked out.
Yeah.
But right before he did, he stuck his tongue down Topanga's throat. And then Corey Matthews pulled out a machete and chopped his fucking arm off.
Yeah, I remember that ending.
You remember that?
Oh, God. That was a bloody finale of Boy Meets World.
Can you imagine if that was like an alternate ending?
Oh, God. That sounds like really terrible fan fiction that we don't need.
Yeah, no. I mean, somebody should write that, but no. Yeah. I think about shit like that all the time.
Yeah.
But, ladies and gentlemen, I got one more thing to say to you. You need to go out there. You need to have fun. You need to fucking appreciate your family and friends. That's the kind of messages we're sending nowadays. And make healthy choices. And take care of your mental health. And try to stay sane during the holidays. And spend all your money. And give us all your money.
Yeah. Yeah, you can check out our Patreon page on patreon.com/Trooth Syrum if you want to donate and help and give us a little holiday cheer because we could use it too. But, you know, we're willing to give you the holiday cheer. You know, fuck us. We don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need it. And also, you know, we did talk a lot about Christmas this time, but that's just because we celebrate it. Like fucking Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, I don't know anything else, to be honest.
Happy Pancake Day.
I don't know what what do Scientologists do for the holidays? Nothing?
They watch Battlestar Galactica.
They put a bunch of doorknobs in a fucking pillowcase and beat the shit out of each other. No, I'm kidding.
Who does that?
I don't know.
Just takes a fucking door handle, puts it in a sheet, and beats the shit out of somebody. Like I'm imagining that scene from Full Metal Jacket.
That's insane. That's insane.
It's that time of the holiday for Scientologists when they sleep in bunk beds and they wait until that lesser person that can't get into this religion, and they beat the shit out of him with doorknobs
An
and
alarm
sheets.
goes. An alarm goes off. Everybody gets off their bunk beds in the barracks, runs into the main room where there's a wrestling ring, 30 people at a time, pillowcase full of doorknobs, and they just go at it until the last man standing.
Yeah. I miss pillow fights.
Yeah, me too. But with pillows, not...
Yeah, not doorknobs.
Yeah,
Pillowcases.
Pillowcase full of doorknobs. Yeah, you could really do it.
Morty.
What else would you put in a in a pillowcase? Something softer? A pillowcase full of fluff? You can't hurt anybody with fluff. Anyway, so guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Follow us on Instagram, CoreyGuns_ and JCVD Rules. Also, our podcast page, Trooth Syrum _podcast. But if you want the fucking latest and greatest and all the dirt, you need to come down and listen to the podcast and tell all your friends to listen to it too. I'm pointing out like I'm pointing at a crowd. One more time for the people in the back.
Hell yeah.
What's the body looking like?
Oh yeah. And also, Merry Christmas, everybody. And we love you. And Nital, please play that jingle, jingle, jangle tune we love.
You know what I mean.
What the hell? Is this working?
Jumping on a horse, banging on a trash can.
Strumming in a street. Is it strumming?
Coming on a street
light.
light. How you gotta climb up on top of the thing to do that?
I'm beating off my banjo.
Beating them. A little voice is calling me.
Calling me.